Hello, friends. It's Steve Pletz here at our new office. Same building across the hall. You should come by and take a look. 5901 Priestley Drive in Carlsbad. We're Suite 130. Hey, I'm here giving you your summer market update for Southern California residential real estate. Here's what I can tell you. I've heard this new acronym, TLDR. Too long, didn't read. I'm going to jump to the end here and then I'm going to explain it for those of you with short attention spans. But if you're of the right generation that has a long attention span, you can pay attention for the whole thing. Too long, didn't read. Inventory increasing, demand decreasing. And it's mild, nothing in any significant way, but 60% of listings in San Diego County have been on the market for over 30 days. A staggering 37% of listings have been on the market for over 60 days. So what's happening? Well, we're going through the time period when we tend to see normal inventory come to the market. People tend to make moves over the summer, and so good, bad, right or wrong, they're coming to the market. Simultaneously, what's happening is we still have this, my goodness, have we been talking about fear and anxiety in our market for a long time now? Whether it was COVID fear and anxiety that I'm overpaying or the change in the interest rates, but now what we're starting to see is we're actually starting to see demand decrease. 5%, nothing crazy significant, but it still shows a trend that what's happening is Steve Pletz in his prediction said, I suspect July, August, September to be bigger as interest rates come down and that spring market, we talked about, every realtor loves to talk about kickoff at Super Bowl being the market, is all of a sudden things are happening. Well, we didn't see it. And instead, the thought was we're going to see all that pushed out, and we haven't really seen that get pushed out. I saw a new term from my buddy Stephen Thomas. He said sellers need to price methodically. That's new. I've heard price smart. I stole that. I like that idea. Pricing methodically says to me, being in a position where you can grab the buyers that are out there. I think that our market has been in the past low inventory, I would say, ever since I started in this industry in 2005, other than maybe 2008, 2009, where we actually saw lots of inventory. We've always been plagued with lots of low inventory because who the hell wants to move out of San Diego County? Not I, said the rabbit. And so what we have always been plagued with is this high demand and low supply, low inventory. But now what we're starting to see is the same low inventory as demand has started to come down. Don't get it twisted. It is a seller's market. Don't get it twisted. There are still buyers that are out there that are buying and selling all the time. Our team has tons of stuff going on, tons of opportunities that are in this market, and tons of escrows right now. We've had a very strong summer. It just means that as we have seen these changes, how important it is that you as a seller price it correctly, just because you got to make sure that you're grabbing that right buyer. Also, what I would say in the realm of price it methodically, I would say that is said incorrectly. You need to list it methodically. You need to, pricing is one of many tools that come to selling your property. Your marketing needs to be on point. You need to stage a property. I'm here to tell you that if you think a buyer is going to come through and, you know what, Steve, we don't want to change anything because a buyer is going to come in here and they're going to change it all themselves. No, they're not. You know what they're going to do? They're going to move on. They're going to look at your property and go, too much work, too scary. I don't want to mess with calling a contractor, calling a flooring guy, calling a painter. We are moving on. I'm here to tell you that the upgrades that you do, you may not get them back dollar for dollar, but it absolutely will help you move the property. And as we have talked about many times, and by the way, proud of you if you're the generation that has made it this far and has an attention span making it this far. But I would say, as you know, our team, front money for repairs. It's critical right now. You have to have a property that a buyer can walk into and they can feel like it's move-in ready. And That may or may not mean significant upgrades, but it absolutely means carpet, paint, and let's make it right. Either way, here's what I can tell you. Now ain't the market to do it yourself. Now is not the market to save and work with, help you sell, I pay one. By the way, both those companies totally out of business because they couldn't hack it in the changing market that we have. Work with a pro and meet with a pro, and let's navigate it and figure it out. Let's meet in our new plush, very clean office. Thank you, Lisa Gulliver, Peace of Mind Designs, with our fantastic couch and lamp. We hope to see you sometime very soon. Let's connect.